Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here and welcome back to another FTB Interactions episode. I've done a bit of work. I dug down under here and got some of this grey cobble and laid a whole platform out. Put an edge around it and then I put some dirt on top. While I was hoeing some of the... I placed the grass first and let it start spreading, and then I realised I wanted to move the farm, so... while I was hoeing the grass here, I got a couple of worms, just these two worms. I don't know if in this pack they disappear. They do in some packs. I've had them going for a little while. They don't seem to do as much as they normally do. Again, I'm going to have to look into the configs themselves to see if they're going to expire or just let it be and see what happens. But waiting for a bit of string. So you guys weren't wrong when you said it was grindy. It definitely got a lot to do, a lot to work our way through. Got a bit of food going over here. I went and made 3 more of these ground traps and just placed them here. Hopefully it can see the grass or the dirt that's underneath here. And thank you for the tip for making the chests in here, because you can go like this, and I think it's the saw, and you can make a chest instead of having to make that whole process with this wood casing, etc, etc. It's a lot cheaper. It just uses a little bit of durability from the stone saw, but much easier recipe, and so much simpler. Like, just in general, just easier. Let's see. What I've been doing over here is I made some clay shears, which just broke, and I've been basically harvesting leaves, throwing them back in, and then picking up new saplings like that, because 2 leaves is equal to a sapling. And if it's cheaper that way, because you're going to get a lot more leaves from the drops from harvesting a tree than you do from just cutting it down and waiting for items to fall. You can see here we're getting sticks, but sticks aren't fantastic in terms of, well, I can't use them for EMC, that's for sure. So while I would get a couple of saplings from the drops from breaking leaves like this, I don't get the same amount of EMC as I would by using shears. Ooh, this is also something I'm waiting for at the moment. Here's some sugarcane. So let me just grab all these leaves. There we go. Pick up all that stuff. Nice and neat and tidy. There is enough space here for a whole other farm. I didn't leave a gap in between. I miscalculated by 1. But we should be able to get to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. There's enough to do a whole other one of these farms. Ooh, cotton. Excellent. So moving forward, we needed a few things. One, you might have seen it in my inventory when I opened it up before. One is liquid dirt. Now, there's a quest here for a bucket of liquid dirt. Now, the liquid dirt is actually made using this arcane ashes. And you put the little circle down, right click a piece of dirt, right click a bucket of water, and you'll get liquid dirt. Now, I'm hoping that this will complete. Looks like it's left the bucket. That's good. So there's the liquid dirt one, which is a pretty cool idea. Making some liquid dirt. It probably would have been easier than filling all this up, but I don't know whether it sort of levels out and then. So if I poured it into this hole, for example, would it fill the whole lot, or would it just give me like a couple? Something I don't know, but that's another quest complete. Looking through Waystorm. Looking through this stuff, we've got another one here which is about making all these gardens. We need one of these apples for each garden, which means we need one of these health potions for each garden, but getting these will actually be quite helpful On the other side of that, we do need another heart for this one, which we need to make the summoning, the Zen summoning thing, which I think I had open before. We need a bookshelf. So if you look at my inventory, I've got all sorts of materials at the moment. I was going to make some books. I also want to make an easier way of making paper, which is drying. But the Tinker's Construct recipe for books actually counts as well. So we don't need leather. I don't need to use the leather. I can use some blank patterns. I just need the string. So that's why I was waiting for some more. Yikes. So I was waiting for some more cotton to grow. Got a little bit of raw beef in here, which is good. I'm going to need that for making items. I'm going to grab the leather because we need to make... Didn't get much there, did I? I need to make the gloves. We need to make... What was the other thing? The vest. I don't know how to make hardened leather yet. If I click on here, it needs wax. I'm not sure if there's another method of making it, but I don't have access to hardened leather yet, which is interesting. So wax itself, candleberries. I guess maybe if I get the gardens, that will give me that. Let me just remove some of this stuff. Put that away. So I'm probably going to need that. I think the idea behind these is I can only make these items with string. So to make a couple of books, for example, using this pattern, I actually need string. That's two of them. Still need some more paper. I've only got one more sugar cane. I got one here. One's grown too. That's cool. No, don't right click with the book. You'll open the book and collect the item. Oh, things definitely growing. I don't know if it's the rain. I'm really not sure what controls growth, whether there is a boost. I still have one strip here, free too. Excellent. Oh, I did it with the book again. Oh, goodness me. So yeah, obviously the worms are working. We just saw the little sparkle effect there. Nice. Things seem to be going okay. Get rid of some of this junk I just picked up, and I'm pretty sure I harvested in something that I didn't want to then, but it's all right. You remember the paper's done like this, so I'm still miles out of paper. I still need heaps more of this, but there is another recipe for paper, which involves the drying rack and plant fibers. So plant fibers, I think I can do this, but maybe I need Botania flowers, so that mightn't be a thing yet. So there is another recipe for paper, but it's going to require a little bit more stuff. Uses of this though, we can dry rotten flesh into jerky and beef into beef jerky, etc. So I do want to consider making one of these, but these are expensive as well. Saplings into dead bush, and then we've got sticky resin into dry rubber. That's another thing we need to work towards. So got a bit of material on me. Still need another book before I can make the I don't think I can pull books out of here, can I? Nope. Still need another book before I can even progress, I think. I think I'm at that point where... Oops, keep that on. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? Alright, so leather. Can I make... I see, I still don't even have enough for that. What's the one with the gloves? Mitts. Let's see if we can make the mitts. No, because I need hardened leather. Because, you know, this is a thing. Candleberries come from candleberry seeds, which we can make tallow. Canola seeds into candleberry with tallow. How to make tallow? I don't have sticky resin. I don't have sticky resin. I don't have rubber. I don't have rubber wood yet. Rubber tree sapling. Here it is. This is how we make it. Alchemy array, rice slime ball, and an oak sapling. Goodness me. You? The slime ball? Yeah, rice slime ball. Bit of water. Should be a little bit of water in there. Okay. Got to start looking at this alchemy array a bit more. Not that sapling. One of these. You. Yeah. Plop. It's a weird looking tree. Rubber tree sapling. Very nice. Down you go. So, we have a rubber tree, which means we are going to be able to... Oh, that's some nifty stuff for it. We're going to get rubber wood, which can be used... I don't know. That's just making a part builder. A wooden club. That's just general uses for wood. So just regular crafting isn't a thing. Let's look through our... So just getting sticky resin. So once we get sticky resin, it can be used as a fuel. It can be used to make tallow. It can be used to make dry rubber. So we are going to need to work towards all of that stuff. These arcane ashes are quite handy. What can I do with you? Logo charcoal into sooty marble with marble. Rubber tree. Mushrooms. Plenty here to do. Vivid pasture seeds. Don't have the obsidian yet. I don't have one of them either. Okay. Oh, I don't have grains of infinity, but that's another thing. Here's the summoning altar we need to work towards. I don't see much else yet. Clouds Bluff. Raw chicken into raw beef. So there's something that's handy, because we get a lot of raw chicken from that thing over there. Made some more of this dust and turn into raw beef. Okay, resin, no. We do need this, because that's how we get this next step. The human heart. So I guess we're waiting on tallow, which needs rubber. We're waiting on... Yeah. So we need this rubber tree to grow, basically. Does this work? Oh, it does. Okay. Do these leaves have an EMC? Let's just check that. An EMC? No. Can I use you? I use you for anything. No, they're just regular leaves, so cool. It's not worth me shearing it. It is worth me grabbing 3 of them, a couple of them. Let's put that back in there and make Greg Tech flint axe. Chop him down. Oh, look at all that stuff. No, don't use the shears. Don't. Oh man, just do it with an empty hand. Well, there you go. So we now have rubber trees. We'll need some more. Can I break all that? Yes. Ooh, couple of saplings. Excellent. So now that we have access to this stuff, sticky resin, as I said, can be a fuel. We can use it with this to get the tallow. And then the tallow, get our candleberries. Okay. So we need low covalescence dust first. I need to make some more. Let's move that. So I need this, this, this. Okay. Gives us tallow, which can make candles eventually. Or we combine it with canola and get candleberries. So we've got some canola. I've got one. That's fine. I've got canola growing. So was it canola first? Canola, then the tallow. Awesome. Once we get the candleberries, I can plant them, and I'll use that strip of 3 to get this stuff working and get some wax. And then using the wax, let me just grab this guy. That's bothering me. Once we get wax, we can make our hardened leather. So wax. We don't have a pot yet. Can't make a pot till I get metal. Oh no, pots are bricks. Cool. 4 bricks and a stick. I should be able to do that. Do I have? I've got. Look at that. Here's some I prepared earlier. Did you see that? I was so prepared. So prepared. 1 pot. Cool. So those mitts were made with one of them, rice, and then woven cotton. So I need string. Yeah, I need just string. Okay, so I'm going to need to save up string. I need 4 of them, so I need 8 string. There's a lot of cotton. I don't know if I can use bone meal on it. That would be interesting. Or whether I need to move one of these worms down there. Or get another worm somehow, and maybe I can just do a bit of tilling over here somewhere where it's not gonna stay plowed. That's the word I'm looking for. More canola. Can make some more candleberries, I guess. I want to use more materials and more of my arcane ashes, or I can just wait until the candleberries grow. You know, I really do wish this worked on it. Probably only going to work on the trees. But yeah, a nice little boost to our process here. So that being said, what do I do with bone meal again? I can. Zombie villager requires all sorts of stuff. Bone shards. Devil dust. Burn some low carbon. Oh boy. Lots of things for me to work out how to do. Bone shards using the saw. How did I make the bone meal? Anyway, sidetracked. This net's obviously run out. I'll have to get around to making another one. Alright, so yeah, they can't go in there, that's fine. Not much I've got in my inventory goes back in this thing here. Alright, where am I at? what do I need? String, and lots of it. So I mean, like, arid garden, for example, requires sapling, acacia one, which I can get out of the table, the apple of restoration, and a glass bottle for some reason, and some water, and fuel, obviously. I've got the one apple. Let's grab, there would be glass bottles in there, is there? No, what do I do with my glass bottles? Oh, there they are. So you have that, and that, and that. The acacia sapling. And hopefully it doesn't take too much of this. Probably 3 or 4 sticks. This is going to use that apple of restoration, which means I'm going to need to make more. But, excuse me. That's fine. I'll make them between episodes because you've seen me make one of them, so. Use a glass bottle, really? That's unfortunate. So, this guy. Oh, wow. Must have advised you on plant to copy it. So you can make the garden. See, I should be able to. Did it register? Let me just check. Yes, it registered. So if I put this down, can't plant it. Does it need to be on sand? Let's find out. Yes. I don't know if this will spread. I'm going to put another piece of sand down because I know in normal games, just check it. Got to check it. I know in normal games the gardens will spread, but this is not a normal pack. This has its own share of fun stuff to blow your mind with. There we go. Cool. So we're good. We're very slowly getting there, but we're working in the right direction. More cotton, which will give me string. Yeah, I wanted to do something with this, which is turn it into rubber, right? Don't have enough string yet. Because that's only going to give me, oh, it'll give me 4 string. Wrong table. It'll give me 4 string. The drying rack in this pack is made like that. I think I've just got to do this and put one of them on. So if I don't do it, then I'll get to a point where I'm gonna, oh, now I need to do it. So let's just 2 birds, right? The other use for this, the tallow or the dry rubber. The dry rubber, for example, makes plastic. Plastic is needed to make conveyors here. So to make white conveyor belt, I should have just gone white, push R on this. White conveyor belt requires 6 plastic, 2 stone gears, which is just stone and sticks. The coalescence does, and the plastic is dry rubber smelted through the clay kiln. As we saw, dry rubber is sticky resin. It's 12 seconds. That's decent. If I take this over here and pop that in there, this is actually, I'm glad this is so quick. I don't know if all of the recipes on here are this quick. And yes, me walking backwards and forwards isn't ideal. Kind of wanna. Can I put this on the drying rack? No. Dragon meal. Alright. Can't put it back in now. But we have plastic. So, uses of this guy, and that's it, just making plastic. Uses of plastic is a lot. But until we get better gear, let's go plop these in. I might, you know what, I can make that conveyor. I have some of that. I think I might, do I have one more? Yes, I do have one more. Let's make these stone gears. So, was that cobble? Yeah, stone gear. Cobblestone and sticks. Grab a stack. Some sticks. Can I make? Yeah, I can. Get 2 of those guys. Literally just need 1 more of these, which, as you saw from the thing, 12 seconds. And go. And then over here into the kiln. Drying. 15 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So is the rubber the only thing that happens in 12 seconds? Yeah, oh, well, I mean, honeycomb to honey in 40, that's not too bad. And plant fibers to paper in 50. But rubber is the only thing that goes in 12 seconds. Cool. So we should be able to make this conveyor belt by going plastic, plastic, stone gear, and that gives us conveyor belts, which is another quest. Gives us an insert and extraction conveyor. I don't know what that works like, but we've completed something else. Hopefully that'll help us automate something. I don't know yet. So I need to get that. I need more string, and I need more other stuff. We've got a lot to do in between episodes here. I'm going to do a ton more farming. Need, as I said, string and probably the raw beef. I need to make those apples. So I'll make up the number that I require, which I think is 5 more. Or 6 technically if I'm going to count the one I need for the villager. So let's just pop all this stuff away. But we're doing all right. We are getting there. I do want a stencil table, pattern chest. Can I actually do this? Heart builder. Can I make Tinker's tools yet? Can't make that one. Make a part builder. Make a stencil table. But should have gone the other way. Crafting station requires the pure daisy. Stencil table, part builder. Tool station requires pure daisy as well. So there you go. We need to make healing salves and get flowers, which, now that I think about it, Hey! Does. Oh, it's got EMC. So if I go. Oh, nice. We have flowers. Uses of flowers is going to be good. We just get flowers and plant balls. Plant fibers. Oh my gosh. I've got so much to do. So, yeah, now that I've make some more bait up, get some more bone meal here, you can have my grass. And we now have flowers that we can use to turn into stuffs. Paper. Very nice. Very nice. Excellent. And I think I completely missed this and you guys are probably all going to laugh at me. There's plant fibers. There's paper. I didn't need flowers at all. I just needed the saplings. Oh, revelations at the end of an episode. Anyway, wrapping up point. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. Comments are very, very helpful, and I thank everyone who is leaving the comments. And I hope you enjoyed it. Comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.